では、お待たせしました。引き続き司会はフゲラがお送りします。よろしくお願いします。続いてのゲームですが、X-Men 2クローンウォーズ。カテゴリーが 2% となっております。こちら解説の方ですが、おられませんので、解説やりたいなという方いらっしゃいましたら、お待ちしております。X-Men ファンの方でしたり、ゲームやったことある方いらっしゃいましたらよろしくお願いします。ハマってますね。テロップが、でしたね。テロップも遊んでましたね。
We're going to show you some prizes. We have some really amazing stuff, and it is getting down to the wire if you want to get your hands on these. All of the prizes that I'm going to be talking about
というわけで、ちょっとこれの紹介入りましたけども、X-Men 2クローンウォーズについて、説明しようかなと思います。まず、X-Men についてですが、ご存知の方多いと思いますが、マーベルコミック刊行のアメリカンコミックに登場するコミックと、そのヒーローチームのことですね。で、またアニメ化や映画化もされており、人気の作品です。日本でもファンの方が多いと思います。で、ゲーム化も多数されてますが、今からプレイされるゲームは、ちょっと私の調べであるんですけども、国内未発売です。というわけで、今回の X-Men 2クローンウォーズについてですね。こちらなんですけども、1993年に発売されました、ゲームの X-Men の続編として、ゲームス社が開発し、セガ・オブ・アメリカが、メガドライブというかジェネシス向けに発売した95年のゲームです。で、マーベルコミックの X-Men の冒険をベースにしております。
I will never understand where Iggy gets this stuff. It's incredible. We have a
簡単にゲーム内容ですけども、電源に言うとすぐにランダムなキャラクターが、選ばれて最初のレベルが始まります。で、最初のステージクリアしますと、タイトル画面とクレジットが流れ、プレイヤーはキャラクターを切り替えるオプションが与えられます。キャラクターには、戦闘時に使用できるミュータントパワーアタックが用意されておりまして、前作にはエネルギーバーっていう制限があったんですけど、今回はなくてミュータントパワーアタックを使用することができます。でこのミュータントパワーアタックの中にはボタンを押し続けることで、より大きな効果を出せるものもあります。体力が、9ぐらいになると攻撃力が上がって、空中にいるときは別の機能を発揮します。これらのパワーに加えて、各キャラクターには様々なスキルや操作方法、癖があり、それぞれのキャラクターによってゲームプレイが異なったものになります。これらのパワーは、隠されたヘルスピックアップ、二重螺旋の形をしているものですね。に到達するためや近道として使用することができます。プレイヤーはライフ8つあるんですが、これを増やす方法はありません。今説明した通り、キャラクターを使い分けて進んでいくっていうのが、この RTA の見どころかなと思います。
The charms were courtesy of our friend L. Houghton, and the patches are from our friend Wolf Shadow. So $10 minimum donation will get you entered in to win those.
安定のアイロンを置いてますね。
We have a no gooses sign. Would look great on pretty much anything you want to put them on. And if you win, you can choose whatever you like. $10 minimum donation gets you entered to win those. We have, from our friends at Fangamer and from Carrie Fry, whose work I've been a fan of for ages, another thing I don't have here, but we have a Slime Rancher Slimepedia. Hardcover book, I think it's about 90, 100 pages, featuring notes from the original owner of the ranch, along with all kinds of information to take you from just starting
マグニート、確か使えたはずですね。
$15 minimum donation gets you entered to win
キ
that.
ャラクターがビースト、サイクロプス、ガンビット、ナイトクローラー、サイロック、ウルヴァリン。マグニートは、レベル3以降でアンロックってなってますね。かわいい。
This can be yours for a $20 minimum donation. Get you automatically entered to win this. Now, it wouldn't be a silly block without some silly blocks. I just made that up. We're going to go with it. But this time it's true. Courtesy of Ritz Blues, we have silly blocks, perler blocks. So I'm going to show you these a couple of ways. I've got one of them. Actually, I'll start down here because Cam's already here. So we have all of these panels. There are a dozen in total, featuring scenes from the various games that we've just had as part of the silly
ちょっ
block.
とプライズの紹介続いてますけど、
I
ちょっ
somehow
と説明
managed
に
to
戻
turn
りますね。
almost all of these upside down. It is the gift of prizes. They will never
キ
be
ャラク
right
ターは
side
まあ
up.
先ほど説明したキャラクターが使えるようになっておりま
The panels
す。
actually combine together
で、まあ、ステージ開始時にそれぞれ選択できますので、ステージにあった最適な、キャラクターを選んでいくのがこの RTA の特徴となります。
into this really cool 3D box. Goose side up. I actually haven't seen this sort of like perler construction before, so this is really fascinating. Absolutely love it.
で、今回のカテゴリーなんですけども、any% ですので、達成度を問わずエンディングを迎えるまでのタイムを競います。ただ、カテゴリー自体が any% と、キャラクター単体でクリアするシングルキャラクターがあるのみとなっております。あ、今のオーフルゲームボックスだったんですね。
widely known Zelda games, the CDI being a very prolific platform. Something that I'm sure we're all very familiar with. I don't have to sit here and tell you about it. $25 minimum donation gets you
CDI Zelda って言ってました。
So much, Annie just 3 for sending that in to us. Also for $25, this one just got into the studio yesterday, and I'm still really excited. $25 minimum donation from Larissa Hughes. Thank you so much for sending this in. We have this gorgeous hand-painted wall scroll.
ガチョウの
The Goose and the Colossus. So you have
これめっちゃいいです
the
ね。
goose with butter knife ready for battle. You have sort of this smoky like mountain scene with a colossus coming up over the horizon. This has got to be something like 3 feet long.
そうですね、あの枠は動物
You
枠
all
ですか
should
ら。
know by now what a huge fan I am of art that you can put on walls.
普通に欲しいですね、
This
これ。
would be amazing to have in your home. And $25 minimum donation gets you
そうですね、
in.
動物ゾーンは動
Again,
物ゾーンでしたから
all。these prizes that I've just shown you only available through the end of X-Men 2, our next game. So if you would like to get entered for these prizes, get those donations in soon. Now, I can't talk about prizes without talking about our grand prizes, and we actually have 2 grand prizes available this event. First up, from our friends at Heroic Replicas, they have stepped up once again. $250 cumulative donation gets you entered to win your choice of a custom Heroic Replicas replica. Now, what do I mean by cumulative donation? Every time you donate throughout the course of this week, we are adding up all of your donations together. If that total meets or exceeds $250, you are entered to win both of our grand prizes. The custom replica, there is a list of options available. You can find it on our website, gamesdonequick.com. It is a huge selection. Bunch of items from the Legends of Zelda, Master Sword, Hylian Shield, Sword, Fierce Demon
テロップが
Sword. We have Megaton Hammer. I keep
テロップ
forgetting
すごい
that.
ことになってましたね。
Light Scale Trident. We have a Buster Sword that is massive. We have a Zora guitar or bass. Your choice of instrument. Your
はい
choice
皆
of
さんも
color
レー
on
スタ
that.
イムはかなり強烈な印象に残ったんじゃないでしょうかね。私も見てたんですけど、かなりインパクトありました。
We have the Mark IX gaming PC. I am going to be gushing about this during a segment later on. I cannot wait to tell you about this. I've actually had a chance to get into it and take a look around at the construction.
なんか
It is
そこ乗ってったらゲーミングパソコンこれ盗まれそうな気しますけど、このガチをゲームパソコン盗んでいきそうな気しますけど、大丈夫ですか？壊されるかもしれないですね。どっちかでしょう。
$250 minimum donation.
まあ絶対壊しますよ。
Cumulative donation gets you entered to win that. Okay, I think that's going to be it for this prize segment. Again, you can find out all of the details about these prizes at the website gamesdonequick.com. While you're there, check out the incentives that we have. We're still trying to reach that $1 million
そうですね。寄付は、募っているんですけども、公式サイトの寄付がちょっと日本からじゃできない可能性高いんで、プライズっていうのはちょっともらえるかは厳しいんですけど、まあそもそもちょっと寄付できたところで、輸入の関係もあるので、ちょっとプライズっていうのは厳しいと思うんですけども、まあ、ファンゲーマーさんでしたり、イエティさんのグッズ購入っていうのがありますので、そちらでグッズ購入していただければ間接的な寄付ができますので、よければ、ご覧ください。そうですね。日本は抽選対象外です。プライズの方は抽選対象外です。
Doctors Without Borders at no cost to you and get access to our stream chat and our amazing emotes. Please consider giving us that Prime Gaming sub. We would definitely appreciate it. All right. That is it. Thank you again, everybody. I have been Mr. Game and Shout. This has been Prizes. I'm going to hand it back over to
CN が気になる方は、パリスチェイスっていうゲームですね。
Thank you all so much. We'll see you later.
そろそろ始まりますね。で、ちょっと、今回ですね、カテゴリーは先ほどお伝えした通り 2% となっております。で、奏者さんの説明でしてなかったんですけど、奏者の A フレームさんですかね。このカテゴリーで奏者12名いらっしゃるんですけれども、その中で1位の方です。で、今回、EST が32分となってるんですけども、ベストタイムは20分51秒。となっております。なお、前作 X メンの 2% も世界一位となっております。まあ、先ほど、このゲームの前のゲームのインターバルの時にインタビューされてた方ですね。で、今回ですね、寄付によって、選択肢等を決められるビット王がありまして、ビット王のタイトルがファイトマグニートクローンとなってますね。まあ、名前通りなんですけども、マグニートクローンと戦うっていう、ビット王ですね。まあ、ビット王にあるぐらいですので、このマグニートクローンっていうのが X-Men 2の、隠しボスとなっております。この隠しボスを倒すっていうところが、今回のビット王の対象となってまして、目標額$5000だったんですけども、すでに達成済みですので、まあ、最後の方ですね、そのマグニートクローンっていうのも出てくるかなと思います。ソニック2のビット総額100万超えてる。すごいですね。そうですね、ビット対象ですと、ソニックアドベンチャー2でしたり、明日ポケモンブラックホワイトとか、その辺が今、公式サイトに表示されております。すごいですね。ソニックの金額すごいですね。ソニックもおかしいな、これ。金額がすごい。さあ、そろそろ始まりそうですね。
All right, here we go. Hey everybody, my name is A-Frame, and today I've got an 80% run of X-Men 2 for Sega Genesis. This game starts off a bit unusual. I guess before we get started, I've got a couple of co-commentators. Guys, if you want to introduce yourselves, please.
Yeah, how's it going? I'm Smelly McTroll. Been running this game for about 3 years.
And I'm Bacon Omelet. I just started speedrunning this game earlier this year.
これ中途半端なとこなってるんですけど、電源入れたら始まっちゃうので。
Alrighty, so we're not going to start the timer right away. This game starts off a bit unusual.
ちょっと始まり方が特殊なゲームですね。
So I'm going to go ahead and start resetting, and we'll start time once we see Nightcrawler. So here we go.
まあ、解説の方いらっしゃいませんので、私が引き続き、説明していきます。
Just getting them at random, so 1 in 6 shot of Nightcrawler. Why do we want Nightcrawler?
リセマラですかね、これは。あ、受けてた方ですね、インタビュー。右の方です。ワイプで映ってた方です。では、グッドラックです。そうですね、なんか最初がランダムだったと思いますね。 ちょっと私、作品自体に詳しくないので、チャットで、どのキャラが動いているとか書いていただけると助かります。2% と言いましたが、大幅な、なんていうんですかね、グリッチみたいなものはなく、操作性が試されるっていう感じになってますね。で、今ここでようやくオープニングが始まります。ここでタイトル画面が来ます。で、今みたいに、キャラクター選べましたね。今ゲームの進行っていうのはまあ見たらわかるような感じですね。今先ほどちょっと言いかけたんですけど、大幅なグリッチ等はなく、まあ、シンプルに、操作性によってタイムを縮めていくっていうところが見どころです。もちろん、1位の方ですので、それぞれ、まあ、ちょっとした小技っていうんですかね。で、短縮も図っておられると思います。ちょっと私、動画見たんですけども、あんまり技の確認ができなかったので。一応、英語にはなるんですけども、スピードラン .com の、各ゲームの左側にガイドってリンクがあると思うんですけど、ガイドのところを見ていただくと、2% のやり方みたいな、YouTube のリンクがありますので、興味ある方はご覧になってください。まあ、一応、自動翻訳の字幕は付けられますので、なんとなくそれで読み取っていただけるかもしれません。ジェネシスは日本でメガドライブですね。日本国外ではジェネシスっていう名前になってます。
So what you'll see A-Frame do here in about 30 or 40 seconds is use Nightcrawler and attack at just the right time, and it's going to shift his hitbox just below the floor, and he's going to collide with those tiles right here, and it's just going to look like he exited the stage and pop up at the boss.
こういう感じでキャラクターを最初に入れ替えて進んでいくって感じですね。ちなみにちょっと調べてみたんですけども、メガドライブというか、ジェネシスの X メンの続編として、X メンの女性メンバーだけで構成された X リミーっていうのが発売される予定だったんですけども、97年に発売予定だったんですけど、キャンセルされたみたいですね。
It looks weird when it happens first try because you don't get to see like what exactly is going on.
Yeah, it's like a bit of a surprise, almost. There's a
perfect trick.
Yeah, frame perfect. Yeah. So this level is mostly super jumps. We could probably fit in a couple quick donations if we have some ready already.
Oh, we have plenty of donations in. Chat is super excited for this run. We have $25 from Blue. Thanks staff, hosts, and runners for doing all you do for this amazing charity. Let's get to 1 million for Halo 2. This is going towards picking the Fire Emblem Three Houses house,
さす
Golden
が
Deer.
世界一
Cheer the
肩の
deer!
走りですね。
And we have a counterpoint, $25 from Sydney Horses, donating for the Fire Emblem Three Houses bid war. This game means so much to me, and I'm so
ビ
excited
ッ
to
トーン
watch
説
you
明
run
あ
a
りますね。
BQ.
ビットーン説明文読んだんですけ
So
ど、
donate, let me know what house you love.
訳してみたらマグニートクローンは X メン2の最終レベルの隠しボスです。A フレームが倒しますって書いてました。
When a character is at full health or near full health, indicated by yellow at the top of your health bar, your mutant powers are enhanced in some way. And in the case of Nightcrawler, his teleport goes from doing 1 unit of damage to 4, which is his strongest attack option. Teleport's kind of clunky as an attack, it's a bit slow. Hitbox is okay, but if you misspace it, you can take damage. So we only use it in a handful of spots for that purpose.
Alright, straight into Avalon 3. So Avalon 3 is a unique stage where you just thrown
こ
into
こは
this falling
スイッチをして落下していくっていう感じですね。
Normally, your character is locked into a certain speed, but there are 3 characters in the game that can sort of break that rule.
私あまり詳しくないんですけど、もしかしたら操作さんに寄せられてるかもしれないですよ。
We're going through most of the stages with him. So he has this downward attack. And what that does is allows him to travel quite a bit faster than he normally would. So you hit these levers, the floor opens up, do a little jump, and then just do a straight downward attack. Sometimes you can
サウンドでしたり、グラフィックでしたり、メガドライブらしいものとなってま
And
すね。
it's very important to keep that yellow health. At the end of this stage is going to be a boss and a character switch. Haven't done a character switch yet. And it's going to be Wolverine. And Wolverine is generally the preferred character to fight bosses just because he does 4 times as much damage as anyone else.
ここでキャラクター
when
チェン
he's
ジし
in
ました
yellow
ね。
health. So his mutant power is actually tied for the most damaging attack in the game with Beast.
あ、ウルヴァリンですね。あ
It
りが
just
とうござ
follows
い
the
ま
same
す。
pattern each time, so usually not too many surprises there. Magneto's pretty straightforward too. We can't damage him in the normal way. He doesn't have a health bar we can deplete. We just need to lure him to the edge of the end of the level, and we trap him in a whatever device this is. You'll see it in a moment.
Gravitron.
おっと、
The next level coming up is going to be a little bit nutty again. We're going to do some glitches there. We were mentioning earlier, Nightcrawler has this pogo attack in the air, so you can bounce off of enemies' heads.
キャラごとの特性を
You know, pogos
ウィキ
off.
ペディアの海外版から翻訳して
Store that pogo
見てはいたんで、
state, so
ちょっと説明しましょうかね。
any aerial attack will have that property, including the teleport. So what we can do
この
here
キャ
is
ラは何ですか
pogo
ね。
storage and then use a teleport to bounce off of something and get some extra height. Normally we have to go all the way to the left to go up each floor and then all the way to the right. It's this
ビーストですかね。ビーストは、壁に張り付くようなアクロバットな動きや強力なダイビング攻撃を持ち、強力な通常攻撃も可能です。
to the next floor.
あ、ナイトクローラー。ナイトクローラーは、ナイトクローラーのミュータントパワーは爆発的なテレポーテーションでチャージすることで大きな範囲とダメージを与えることができ、ある場所から別の場所へ素早く移動することができます。これの強みは血を這うようなアクロバティックな動きや二重飛び込み攻撃などです。で、まあ他のキャラも説明しますと、サイクロプス。サイクロプスのブティックブラストはチャージすることでより強くなり、複数の敵にダメージを与えることができます。また近接攻撃ではコンボパンチや飛び蹴りなどの、武術的な攻撃を行うことができます。で、ガンビットは、ガンビットのミュータントパワーはチャージすることで大きなダメージを与え、複数のカードを一度に発射することができる高速のレンジ攻撃です。近接攻撃はサイクロプスに似ていますが、範囲が広くなっています。次にサイロックですね。サイロックはサイキックナイフ攻撃を利用することができ、また全ての敵に対して利用できる剣を装備しています。壁に張り付いたり二重飛びをしたり、サイキックナイフでは、フライングランジ、剣では360度のジャンプ攻撃ができます。でウルヴァリン。ウルヴァリンのミュータントパワーアタックは爪を使った突進攻撃で、少量の体力を回復するリジェネレーション能力も備えています。また、爪をピットに見立てて壁を登ったり二重飛びをすることもできます。で、マグニート、レベル3以降でアンロックされて、ということで、マグニートは近接攻撃を持たないユニークなキャラクターで、基本攻撃は無限のエネルギーブラスト。ミュータントパワーアタックは爆発的な電磁オーブで壁を越えることができます。また空中でホバリングすることができ、その状態で攻撃を行うことができます。というわけですね。以上ですね。
Yeah, this is usually a pretty long, drawn-out boss fight if you fight him casually.
30飛びはわからないですね。
If you hit Apocalypse, he will actually take the damage noise, but he won't take any damage and just keep spinning through. So it's kind of a fake out there.
Yeah, when he takes laps around the arena. Now would probably be another good time for a few more donations if we've got some.
Oh yeah, we have plenty, thank you. We have $25 from Dynamite. A-Frame is an incredible runner and better friend. He's brought a sense of community to so many people, and I'm proud to finally see him on the big stage. Just make sure to avoid those standing punches. Here's to a great run.
Damn. Thanks, man.
$10 from Zero Jedi. I can't believe it's already Thursday. This GDQ is flying by. Very happy to get double value with this donation by helping to unlock that Streets of Rage 4 combo exhibition and the Halo 2 bonus run. And $5 from Ichiro. Been watching all week, been such a good SGDQ. Here's my little 5 to go for Dark Story for edginess. And $100 from Stephen Poe. Hey!
Oh.
Shout out to A-Frame and all the acolytes.
Hey, Steven.
One of the interesting things about this game is every character has their own soundtrack, you could say. Like, they have different instruments that get used in the music in the game. And if you're actually playing co-op,
すごい前のゲームになっちゃってますよ、チャットの方。
if you're playing co-op, you'll get the mix of both characters.
1995年のゲームです。
Video game music.
Yeah, I think that's such a cool addition to the game, for sure.
Yeah,
まあ、
definitely.
動画見た感じ、悪いことしてそうな感じはないので、なんていうんですかね、いわゆる小技を
And the
駆使
music
し
is
て、
actually done by Kurt Harland,
っていう感じになるのかなと思います。
If you ever played any of those games. Right, Savage Lands 3. Oh, we're 4 and 4 now. Yeah, Savage Lands 4. It's one of the few levels. In fact, it's the only levels where we really use teleport effectively, just to skip up some ledges. Normally in this game, you can teleport through floors like you could with.
当たり前ですけど、慣れてる動きですよね。
There's also another mechanic that's being used here, what we call the fast climb.
ここは壁を壊さないと
You
扉に
saw
入れない。
A-Frame do there is just take some damage and then essentially kind of push towards the wall and attack.
お、
And that allows you to climb the
これ登場
wall
しましたね。
very, very quickly.
Hey, look at that, it's Beast.
Yeah, we get to use a third character.
そうですね、もしかしたら細かいところでミスあったかもしれないですけど、まあ、それもダメージわざと受けるところだったかもしれないですし、大きなミスみたいなところはないですね。
And his ground pounds can do 8 if you space them close enough. Alright, moving into the final set of levels, the Phalanx. Phalanx 1 might be my favorite level in the game. There's a ton of fun movement here, and the soundtrack that plays is a hot jam, so definitely like Phalanx 1.
Yeah, it's one of these stages where you have to be very, very careful. As you can see, like the level design here is very vertical. So taking a hit could be costly. Especially if you're like right up on the edge of a platform. The stage also has kind of a unique boss fight. So normally this game allows you one action in the air. So you can jump, you can attack, and then you can land right after that. Nightcrawler, again, we've already talked about the various glitches with him. So he has another one that's, again, related to his teleport, where you can jump,
あ、そうです。マーベル vs カプコン
teleport, and then attack
後
again.
の
And
X に
for some reason, the
登
game
場して
just
るんで
makes
すね。
Nightcrawler kind of hang there, and his teleport aura is
そうなんですね。
active and damaging. So you can use that on this boss and just kind of stun lock him. Normally he slides all over the screen, but that'll just lock him in place and
そう、あっという間でしたね。
minor options at that point.
はめてましたよね。
And you gotta make sure to let go. I don't know if you mentioned that, Smelly, but you could
悪い
keep
こ
it
と
locked
で
forever.
はめてました
So
ね。
normally I would use flashes to know how much damage I've done. Alrighty,
こ
what
こは
we
上に
have
上が
up
っていくの
now
で、
is
ひた
a
すら
2-minute
邪魔なやつは
and
潰してい
4-second
って
elevator
っていう
ride
感じです
that I
ね。
cannot make go any faster, and it finishes with a boss fight. So we could probably go bananas with some donations. This will probably be our last chance before we finish out the run.
Wonderful.
な
I'm
い
just
と思い
gonna
ますけ
keep
ど、
going.
壁、
Tell me
少
when
な
to
くとも
stop.
壁抜けとはないですね。
$35 from Be Better Gamer. X-Men 2 Clone Wars is legit one of my favorite games of all
多少
time.
本来のそ
And one
の
of the
足
most
場進む
underrated
順番、
action
想定されている
platformers
順番よ
of the
り
16-bit era
短い
and my
距離を
favorite
使っ
X-Men game ever made.
最短距離で進むっ
Thanks
て
to
いうのはあ
A-Frame
り
and
ます
the
け
rest
ど
of the speedrunning community for keeping this game alive and for SGDQ for finally giving this game
あ、されてましたかね。ごめんなさい。
it deserves. We have $5 from Butterfly Tom that says, GDQ always puts a smile on my face. Thank you helping make the world a better place and please continue to do your best. $100 from Johnny Grunge. Happy to donate for a great cause. I love GDQ and this event nearly always happens near my birthday. Good luck to all the runners. Happy birthday, Johnny!
Happy birthday.
And $50 from Terrarios. Oh boy, another Clone Wars. This will make a fine addition to my collection. $25 from Labid. Nightcrawler is my favorite X-Men, and I've never seen this run before. So this is a
ここ
double
なかなか
whammy of
長いんですよ
awesome
ね。
for me. Good luck on the
大変
run.
そうだなと思って、動画ちょっと始まる前に一通りは見てたんですけど、
$25 from Zeta2. Good luck to all runners and staff. Keep up the
ちょっ
great
と
work
長すぎだよなぐらい長いですよね、ここ。こんないるかなってぐらいですよね。
Still going, or we gotta talk about stuff?
We got a
we're
little
just
ways to
about
go.
done.
Oh, well,
All right, okay,
there's the
all right.
boss.
Yeah, there was the boss right there.
Very quick boss.
Nice. $20 from Bat Flashes. Had to make my first donation of the marathon during X-Men 2. I had this game when I was a kid and just recently remembered it existed. So amazing to see it represented at GDQ.
All right. So
まあボスとか瞬殺なのはこの手のゲームでよくあることです。
If you thought this game was hard before, the game gets even harder. It throws pretty much everything it has at you. You can see the corridors are crowded with multiple enemies.
本当に普通に遊んだら多少は苦戦すると思いますけど。
He's usually kicking through enemies that are just one hit. But you'll notice
確かに今抜けましたね。抜けたというか、まああれ普通に上がれるんだと思いますけど、技を駆使したって感じですね。
So you'll see that applied very liberally here.
Yeah, super important to get through here like that. It's easy to take a lot of damage and lose a lot of time if you don't take advantage of those iframes.
こんな感じですんで、その細かい動き一つ一つでタイムを縮めていってっていうところになっていくんですよ
And
ね。
then another wall is this level right here.
殺意高いですね。
Thanks to some new, tech in
なん
this
か後
game.
半らしいステージで
We're
す。
gonna use that pogo storage stuff off the wall and flip Nightcrawler around and skip everything. Normally this level consists of multiple falling sections, followed by little maze rooms. But we can just
今のは
access all of those
どうなんですかね。
whenever we want, just by clicking
今
through
な
the
ん
door
か、
and walking to the exit.
おや、
That level is normally a nightmare.
なんか
I think that skip saves 90.
珍しくありましたね。
It's crazy.
It's
失
so
礼し
worth it.
ました。ありましたね。まあ、ちょっと技のそれなのかは判断しかねますが。
That makes it very consistent because you need it right for this fight. The game just throws you into a final boss fight here with Brute Queen chasing you. And, at the end of each one of her cycles here, she's gonna drop a wall, and then that's your opportunity to damage her. And
これあっという間でしたね。
since he pumps out so much damage, he can just one cycle, and that's that. Right?
I hear the fanfare. That must be it, right? We've defeated the big boss. Good job, us. No, there's more.
Wait, what's this game called? Clone Wars?
Next up, we've got
と思ったらやってき
fights
ましたね。
against clones of all available characters. And we met the Magneto incentive, I believe, so we're going to fight the optional hidden clone, Magneto.
We absolutely did meet that incentive, yes.
All right, heck yeah, cool. So, ideally, I keep yellow health for the rest of this level. If I have yellow
今
health
の
for the boss
ですかね。
fights, I can defeat them in 4 hits.
今のだったんですかね。
Explain more in just a moment.
ごめんなさい。ビットのシーンがわからないので、
I can hit
ちょっ
space
と
to part.
見落と
but
して
hits
ま
3 and
るか
4,
もしれないで
I
す。
want to land in quick succession. If I fail to do that, the clones will go through a transformation phase and perform a unique attack. It just takes a little bit longer and is a bit more dangerous than their normal pattern, so I'm going to try to avoid it if we can. Okay, so far so good. Next up is Gambit. He's a little bit scary because he has long range with his staff. So I'll try to keep out of range of that, but otherwise he's usually not too bad.
そしてベストタイムが20分51秒ですので、まあそろそろっていうところですかね。
Is that their range gets longer and longer as the fights go on.
All right, slight hiccup. So we're gonna go ahead and see the transformation phase.
Luckily, Gambit's is pretty short.
All right, well, we're gonna take a gamble. We're gonna go fight Wolverine. It's not the end of the world if I lose yellow health. I'll just feel sad. I'll have to go get
ま
back.
あ使われてないキャラいると思うんですけど、ワンキャラクターという
Wolverine's a
カ
little
テ
bit
ゴリ
scary
もあり
because
ま
he's
す
so
の
low
で、
to the ground. He's a little bit tough to
ご
hit.
興味ある方はスピードナ .com でご覧になっていかがでしょうか。
Okay.
ちょっと全キャラ走られてるのかわからないですけど
Gamble
も、
going and go fight Psylocke. Go ahead.
Like Gamble. Psylocke's pretty mean with her range.
Yes, she's got the sword, so we gotta watch out for that. She can actually hit you after the fight's over. See how she swung there? That can hit you and take you out of yellow health, which can kill a run.
She wanted to do it. She wanted to do it.
All right, so let's go unlock Magneto. The requirement to unlock him is to have defeated the clone of the the character you're playing as. We come back here, punch that wall, gives you the flame smiley face, which of course clearly communicates to the player that what used to be a dead end, you can now break through. Simple,
It's
right?
very intuitive. Very intuitive.
Needless to say, I had no idea this existed as a kid, but I'm glad it does. I think it's cool. Hey, we got the quick kill too. We know only will fight him. So
He's kind of mean because he's the only character with projectiles.
yeah. All right, last up is Beast. He can be one of the scariest ones because he's even lower to the ground than Wolverine. But by keeping him in a pattern, it's okay. Okay, there it is. Smooth sailing. So that was the last clone. We're just waiting for the explosions to end, and the screen will fade to black, and that's when we'll call time. All right, time.
お、GG で
Wow, that
す。
was really quick.
Congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, jeez.
That went well. So that was X-Men
早かった
2
ですね。
for Genesis. I hope everybody enjoyed it. If you found this particularly interesting, now is the perfect time to give this run a try. We've got
ベスト20分
full guide
51秒
up on
ですから、
YouTube that covers all the basics,
かなり早い
and all
で
the
す。
advanced tech, everything you need to know to get started. And we've got an ongoing
違いますよ。
that runs throughout the rest of the year, with a category specifically for new runners. If you decide to give it a go, also join us on the Sega Crew Discord. We've got a channel now dedicated specifically to X-Men 2 speedrunning and the bounty hunt. And Sega Crew is just dedicated to all things Sega, so if you like Sega stuff, stop by. I will be grinding world record improvement attempts on stream, so if you want to see more X-Men, stop by. I got a list of other Genesis games I plan to run after that as well. Thank you to my commentators today, Bacon, Smelly. I really appreciate you guys being
や
here.
っぱり細かいと
Yeah,
ころ
for
で
having us.
ミスをなくしていくっていうところでしょうね。まあ、ビットのあれもあった
Thank
の
you
で、
to GDQ
ちょっと
staff,
遠回りしたって
volunteers,
いうのもあるん
everybody
でしょう
watching,
ね。
everybody that's donated for making this event what it is, and for having us today. We have such a great time. Any
この後
closing
なの
comments
か
from
な
you
もしか
guys?
して。
No, I think we just need our ceremonious end.
Yeah, celebratory yeah yeahs. There's an audio that plays in the credits, and we'll let that run in just a second. But
あ、
great.
今から
Well,
で
again,
すか
thanks
ね
so。much for having
Yeah,
us,
thank you.
and
うん、
I think you covered
どう
it
だ
all.
と。
I hope everybody enjoys the rest of the marathon. All right, take care, all.
あ、終わりっぽいですね。
Thank you so much, Avery, for that fantastic run.
はい、というわけで、
Clone
こ
Wars.
こまでお送りしましたのが X-Men 2クローンウォーズでした。では、続いてのゲームの準備いたしますので、少々お待ちください。
All right, we have $250 from Bridget. I'm proud to be able to donate to such a good cause. Thank you for all the fun and amazing runs and giving us a chance to play our part in making the world better. We have $10 from the Alter Maven. Visual shock, speed shock, sound shock. Now it's time for the Sega Genesis block. On fire. Let's show the folks what blast processing is all about. Good luck to all the runners. $50 from Benny Burgers. A haiku. Summer games done quick. Speed runs during July rains. Great vacation time. And that is it for me, everyone. My name's Frozen Flygon. I had so much fun hosting today, and I'm gonna pass it off to the wonderful and hype Argik. Yep, thank you so much.
All right. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Are we ready to go fast? We are going to be bringing some high energy for the wonderful Tempest of Heavens and Earth into the Sonic block and finishing with Super Mario Bros. 2. It is going to be 5 hype runs all back to back to back to back. And I hope you're all ready for it. As you know, we are trying to raise money here for I was going to go and try and read the French word, their French name there, but I'm not going to. We are raising money for MSF here, and we have an amazing donation coming in. Already managing to flub the run as you get on the microphone, as you do when you first start out with some nerves, but it's all good. We have a massive